Good morning. I'm a woodcutter. Yes, I found the body this morning. Well, as usual, I went to cut some lumber in the woods when I found the body in the mountains. The location is an out-of-the-way grove of bamboo and cedars. The body was there, wearing a blue kimono and a Kyoto-style headdress. A sword was pierced in the body. Whew, that was terrible. No, the blood dried off, and of course, the wound also. I only found a rope near a cedar, and also, I found a comb. That's all. A horse? Well, even I had a hard time going to that grove, let alone a horse.
Good day, officer. I'm the Buddhist priest. The time? I think it was about noon yesterday. They traveling from Sekiyama to Yamashina.
He's also accompanied by a woman on a horseback, who I presume is her wife. She had a scarf on her face, and she was wearing a lilac-colored suit. Her horse was a sorrel with a fine mane. Her height? Well, about 4 feet and 5 inches. Sorry, I'm a priest and I only caught a glimpse of her. The man was armed. He had a sword and a bow and arrows. I also remember he had a 20-something arrows in his quiver.
I really did not expect that he will meet his end at that day. Truly humans are as evanescent as a flash of lightning. I would like to extend my sympathies to his family.
Sir, the man that I arrested, he's the bandit called Tajomaru. He had fallen off the horse when I arrested him at the bridge of Awaguchi. The time, sir, it was last night, sir. He was wearing a dark blue silk kimono and a large cane sword. Also, he has a bow and arrow. The bow, the black quiver, and the 17 arrows are all his, I believe. That was from the dead man? Then he must be the murderer. There are many bandits in Kyoto, but Tajomaru has brought the most grief to the woman. As I recall, last autumn, a woman came to the mountain behind the Pindora temple, presumably to visit, was murdered along with a girl. It has been suspected that it was his doing. If he murdered the man, then maybe something has happened to his wife. Please look into it as well. No, it was my honor, sir.
Hello, officer. Yes, I'm the mother. Yes, he was my son-in-law, and he is not from Kyoto, but from Wakasa. He is Kanazawa Takehiro, 26 years old. He is a gentleman, so I am sure he has no enemies. My daughter? Her name is Masago, 19 years old. She is a lovely girl, but I am sure she has known no other man except Takehiro. Yesterday, Takehiro left for Wakasa with my daughter, and I really did not expect that it will happen to him. I can't accept that Takehiro is still lost. That's what happened to my daughter. Please find her. I hate that Tajomaru. Not only Takehiro, but Masago too.
Don't you know who I am? Haha! I'm Tajomaru the bandit. Yes, I killed him. But not her. Where is she? Haha! I don't know. Oh wait, but the torture can make me confess what I don't really know. Now that it's come to this, I won't hide anything from you. Yeah, I met that couple yesterday.
Then the wind blew that raised the woman's scarf, so I caught a glimpse of her face. She was a beauty. Ha ha ha! At that moment, I made up my mind to capture her even if I have to kill her man.
Well, when a woman was captured, her man needs to be killed anyway. Yeah, in killing, I used the sword I wear at my side. I'm the only one who kills people. Ha ha ha! Don't fuck with me! Don't use your sugarcoat words with me, police officer. Your hands are soiled in blood too. It's really hard to say who's a greater sinner, you or me. Well, it would be good to capture the woman without killing her man. So I made up a plan and do my best not to kill him.
It was easy. I became their traveling companion. I also told them that I found a lot of mirrors and swords, and I buried it somewhere in the mountains.
Ha ha ha! Isn't Greed terrible? In only half an hour, they were riding their horse towards the mountain with me.
When we reached the grove, me and her husband got into the thick grove and the woman stayed behind. My plan really worked just as I wanted.
The man was really blinded by greed.
Then we go deeper into the grove. Past the bamboos are a clump of cedars. When I told him that the treasures are buried in there, he rushed toward there and started digging. This is my chance for me, so I seized him from behind.
Well, he was trained and a sword-bearing warrior, but he was surprised that there was no help from him. I tied him up in the cedar.
After that, I rushed back to the woman and told her that something happened to her husband. Well, I'm proud to say that this plan worked well too. The instant she saw her husband, she drew a small sword and started slashing me. But I'm Tajomaru the bandit, and the woman with the knife can hardly be called a match. I managed to strike her down. Then, the woman is now on the ground defenseless. At last, I could satisfy my desire for her without taking her husband's life. Yes, without taking her husband's life. I didn't want to kill you, no. I was about to run away when the woman clung to my arm. I was surprised, not because she clung at me, but because of what she said.
She asked me to kill her husband. What a woman. She said that's better for her to die than to have known two men. She gasped that whoever lives will be her husband.
Man, I really wanted to make her my wife, so I accepted it. I don't like to resort in such unfair ways, so I untied him and told him to cross swords with me. Furious at me, he drew his swords and we fought to our death.
The 23rd stroke, please remember that. He was a great warrior.
After he fell, I rushed towards the woman, but to my great astonishment, she was gone. I looked into the clump of cedar and listened for footsteps, but I only heard groans from a dying man.
When I realized that, I was decided it was really a matter of life or death for men. Really? Women are something, don't you think? Ha 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 ha.
But before I ran up the mountains, I robbed him of his sword and bow and arrows. There, I found her horse and walked away with it.
I know my head will be in chains anyway, so give everything you got. Ha ha ha.
Hey, if you're really there, please hear my prayers. My name is Masako. That man in the blue kimono, after forcing me to yield to him, he laughed at my bound husband. But no matter how much he struggled, the rope just kept getting tighter and tighter. In spite of myself, I ran toward him, or rather I tried, but the man knocked me down. That instantaneous look in my husband's eye was neither anger nor sorrow. It was look of loathing. I am more struck by my husband's eye rather than the bandit's blow. Then everything went black. I really don't know how to express my heart at the time. There was hatred, shame, grief, anger. His stare was so cold, lifeless. But despite that, I went up to my husband.
Hero, since things come to this, I cannot live with you. I am determined to die, but you must. You saw my shame.
This was all I could say. He's still gazing at me with loath and contempt. My heart is breaking, so I look for his sword.
Give me your life, and I'll follow you right away.
When he heard these words, he moved his lips with difficulty. But at a glance, I understood it very well. Kill me, that's what he is trying to tell me. Conscious or unconscious, I stabbed the sword through his lilac-colored kimono. Again at this time, I must have fainted. By the time I came to, he took his last breath. Light streamed through the leaves and shone on his pale face. Gulping down my sobs, I untied the rope in his dead body. I lost all my strength at that time. I tried to kill myself at that time. I stabbed my own throat. I threw myself into a pan at the foot of the mountain. I tried to kill myself in many ways, but I won't die. As if it's a divine retribution for me.
I killed my own husband. I was violated by the bandit. What can I do? Hey, if you're really there, please talk to me. What can I do?
Yesterday,
Just give me
Takehiro.
a reason to keep my heart beating. Don't worry, stay right here in my arms. As the world falls apart around us, all we can do is hold on, hold on. Take my hand and bring me
Teka, nakangiti ka po eh.
Bakit ako nakangiti?